Dmitry Bivol was born on December 18, 1990, in Tokmak, Kyrgyzstan, a region once part of the Soviet Union. Bivol's family has mixed heritage. His father is Moldovan, and his mother is of Korean descent, which gave him a multicultural upbringing. Bivol moved to Russia at a young age, and it was there, in Saint Petersburg, that he began boxing at the age of 6. About his amateur career. Dmitry Bivol took up boxing at the age of 6 in Tokmak, Kyrgyzstan. Bivol was a naturally bigger kid, and he weighed a lot compared to an average-sized boy of his age. He explains how his confidence grew as he started to win over much older guys in his amateur bouts. Bivol was a decorated amateur, winning 2 world championships at the junior level, as well as a bronze medal at the 2008 IBA Youth World Boxing Championships in the middleweight division. Bivol won the Russian National Amateur Boxing Championships in 2012 and 2014 as a light heavyweight. His record as an amateur is 268-15. His professional career. Bivol made his professional debut in November 2014. He won his first 6 fights by knockout. He sparred with Igor Mekhantsev, Jean Pascal, and Vyacheslav Shabransky early in his career. He lives in Saint Petersburg but trains in Southern California. WBA Interim Light Heavyweight Champion. Dmitry Bivol's journey to becoming the WBA Light Heavyweight Champion showcases his relentless skill and determination. His ascent began on May 21, 2016, when he won the interim WBA title by defeating the previously unbeaten Felix Valera by unanimous decision. Bivol dominated Valera, dropping him twice in the bout. Although he held only the interim title due to the WBA's multiple titles at the time, he quickly proved his worth. Bivol's first title defense was against Robert Barrage on February 23, 2017, where he secured a technical knockout (TKO) victory after just 4 rounds. He continued this streak in April 2017, defending his title against Samuel Clarkson. Bivol knocked Clarkson down twice in the first round and finished the fight in the 4th round by TKO. Afterward, Bivol expressed interest in facing WBA regular champion Nathan Cleverly. However, Cleverly was granted permission to fight Baidu Jack instead, and when Jack later vacated the title, Bivol was elevated to full WBA champion status. In November 2017, Bivol made his first title defense as the full WBA light heavyweight champion against Trent Broadhurst, ending the fight with a clean knockout in the first round. This win gained attention, as Bivol's dominant performance solidified his reputation. Following this, he took on Sullivan Barrera on March 3, 2018, in what was considered the toughest challenge of his career so far. Bivol outboxed Barrera throughout the match and sealed his victory with a knockout in the 12th and final round. Despite sustaining a cut and hematoma due to head clashes, Bivol's impressive performance boosted his profile. On August 4, 2018, Bivol defended his title against veteran contender Isaac Chilemba in Atlantic City, New Jersey. This co-feature fight with Sergey Kovalev's title defense against Eleider Alvarez was anticipated as a setup for a potential unification bout between Bivol and Kovalev. In a sold-out arena, Bivol defeated Chilemba by unanimous decision, with judges scoring the fight 120-108, 120-108, and 116-112. Although Chilemba showed resilience and absorbed Bivol's power punches, he couldn't match Bivol's accuracy and strength. The victory over Chilemba maintained Bivol's undefeated record and continued his path toward higher-stakes fights in the division. Unfortunately for Bivol, Alvarez defeated Kovalev in the main event, thwarting the anticipated unification match. Still, Bivol's impressive statistics, outlanding Chilemba with a 35% accuracy compared to Chilemba's 16%, showcased his technical prowess. After his victory over Chilemba, Dmitry Bivol was poised to return to the ring in December 2018. His manager, Vadim Kornilov, indicated they were working on a high-profile fight to give Bivol more exposure. While Joe Smith Jr. initially surfaced as a potential opponent, attention soon shifted to former champion Jean Pascal. Scheduled for November 24, 2018, at Atlantic City's ETES Arena, the Bivol vs. Pascal fight replaced Pascal's original plan to face Canadian cruiserweight Gary Coppice. In their matchup, Bivol claimed a dominant victory by unanimous decision, with scores of 119-109, 119 to 109, and 117 to 111. On March 9, 2019, Bivol outboxed Joe Smith Jr. to secure a convincing unanimous decision at New York's Turning Stone Resort Casino, with scores of 119 to 109 and 118 to 110. CompuBox stats underscored his superiority as Bivol outthrew and outlanded Smith with a 29% to 10% edge in accuracy, showcasing his precision and control. Elevated to full WBA Super champion in October 2019, Bivol defended his title against Lenin Castillo 2 days later on the undercard of Usyk vs. Witherspoon. Dropping Castillo in the 6th round, Bivol won decisively by unanimous decision with scores of 119 to 108 and 120 to 107. Punch stats highlighted his dominance, landing 188 of 652 thrown punches, 29%, compared to Castillo's 98 of 429, 23%. In 2021, Bivol returned to defend his WBA Super title against Craig Richards on the undercard of Chisora vs. Parker in Manchester. As a substantial favorite, he won by unanimous decision with scores of 118 to 110, 115 to 113, and 115 to 114. Though Richards edged the final rounds, Bivol's early control was enough to secure the win. Afterward, Bivol called out other champions for potential unification bouts. In December 2021, Bivol faced Umar Salamov in Ekaterinburg, Russia, for his 3rd title defense. As a clear favorite, Bivol retained his title by unanimous decision, with scores of 118 to 110 and 119 to 109. This dominant performance reaffirmed his place in the light heavyweight division and led to speculation about future high-stakes bouts. On May 7, 2022, Bivol defended his title against multi-division champion Canelo Alvarez, becoming DAZN's first pay-per-view event in the US and Canada. Despite being the underdog, Bivol outboxed Alvarez, securing a unanimous decision with all 3 judges scoring it 115 to 113. Bivol's accuracy was evident as he outlanded Alvarez 152 to 84 over 12 rounds. However, the scorecards drew criticism, as judges awarded Alvarez the first 4 rounds, despite Bivol's clear edge. Bivol's win solidified his reputation, though Alvarez controversially claimed he believed he had won. In July 2022, the WBA ordered Bivol to defend his title against top contender Gilberto Ramirez, after rejecting a request for an exemption. Bivol and Ramirez fought in the United Arab Emirates on November 5, 2022, with Bivol winning by unanimous decision with scores of 117 to 111 and 118 to 110. He outlanded Ramirez 131 to 107, showcasing his skill. This victory led Bivol to express a strong interest in a unification bout with Artur Beterbiev, earning him Fighter of the Year recognition by The Ring. In 2023, hopes for an undisputed title fight with Beterbiev were dashed when the WBC prohibited Bivol from challenging him due to sanctions against Russian and Belarusian boxers following the Russia-Ukraine conflict. Although there were discussions of a rematch with Alvarez, Bivol's team shifted focus, negotiating a December bout with Lyndon Arthur, the IBO champion. On December 23, 2023, Bivol claimed a decisive victory over Arthur, winning every round and securing a knockdown with a left hook to the body. In 2024, Bivol was slated to face Beterbiev in June for the undisputed title, but an injury forced Beterbiev to withdraw. Bivol fought Malik Zinad instead, winning by TKO and rescheduling the bout with Beterbiev for October 12, 2024. In a hard-fought and historic battle, Bivol became the first fighter to go the distance with Beterbiev, losing in a very close majority decision with scores of 114 to 114, 115 to 113, and 116 to 112. Both fighters expressed interest in a rematch, signaling more to come in the competitive light heavyweight division. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support, whether you're here for the journey, the highlights, or just to learn more about boxing. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to stay up to date. Leave a comment below on what you want to see next, and make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and as always, keep fighting for your dreams. See you in the next one.